Hello children. So did you enjoy your class with Miss Ruby? Are you ready to do some nice activity with me? But before we do this activity, do you remember the fish rhyme? Yes? What was that rhyme? Come on, let's say this rhyme again. I am a fish. So let's make a little fish first. I am a fish and I can swim. Here is my tail and here are my fins. When I want to have fun with my friends, I wiggle my tail and dive right in. Let's do it one more time. Come on. I am a fish and I can swim. Here is my tail and here are my fins. When I want to have fun with my friends, I wiggle my tail and dive right in. Now that rhyme you have to learn very well because you also like to be a little fish, don't you? Okay. Now children, after that rhyme, we are going to do some exercise. Are you wondering what exercise are we going to do? Today we are not going to exercise our hands, nor our legs, nor our body. But we are going to exercise our brains. Brains? Are you wondering how to exercise your brains? We are going to do it by playing some nice game. And that game will make our brain very strong and sharp. And you can do your work quickly and you will become very, very smart. So how about doing this brain exercise? Let's go and learn how to make this easy peasy game and play this game and do our brain exercise. Okay, so children, are you ready to learn something new? Yes, today we are going to do our brain exercise. Now you must be wondering how to exercise our brain. We can exercise our hands and legs. But today this game we are going to make is going to be an exercise for our brain. Are you excited to see how to do? Now for this you'll need your parents, right? You will need them to do this sheet for you. You'll need them to make the paper on which you can then play this game. So parents will need a few sheets of paper like this and you have to fold that paper into half. Okay, you can take a rectangular paper and fold it into half. Now once you fold this paper into half, what are you going to do? You will need like I have a pro circle. If you don't have a pro circle, you will need 2 circles. You can use bottle caps also. Bottle caps are the best thing what you can use for in your house. Take 2 color bottle caps. I have counters. I'm using counters. If you have counters, you can also use counters. So you need any 2 color bottle cap or counters. Okay. Now I have this device which is called a pro circle, which is like a stencil in which I can trace a circle. So if you don't have that, no problem. You can use your counter or bottle cap to use to trace the circle. So you will trace your circle. One circle you will trace here and the other you will trace it on the opposite side. Now what are we going to do? We are going to create patterns. And why we are going to create on the half side, I'm going to tell you. One side we create the pattern and the mirror we have to draw it on the other side. So for reference, I've just drawn it and I have kept. Like I have drawn a circle over here and I've done a simple standing line, sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line, standing line. Okay. So in this way, you will just create the pattern and keep. Now after that, what are you going to need? Yes, you will need your sketch pens. So whichever color counter you have taken, you will take that color sketch pen. So I've taken a green color and I have taken a blue color counter. So first I'll remove my 2 sketch pens. Okay. Now one side of the pattern you will do it in one color and the other side you have to mirror it. Okay, so parents, you'll have to draw this for them and give it. It's a one-time effort that you'll have to take, and this is a very good game that you can make at home and the children will actually enjoy playing. So we will just trace the circle and fill it in. Since I have a stencil, again I'm saying I'm just using it, so it's quicker for me to show it to you. If you don't have a stencil, use the object which you are going to use to make this game, that is the circular object, and ask them to just color it. Okay, after you finish that, no issues. What are we going to do? We are going to draw the lines. So I'm tracing it freehand. If you see, we are not having a perfect kind of drawing. We don't need any kind of scale for this. One side of the pattern you draw and you keep it. Now turn it on the other side, and the same pattern you have to trace it on this side, which will be like a mirror. Parents, I have traced one side. Now I'm going to show you what are we going to do the other side. I've just done a mirror rough drawing. Okay, this you can just do it by tracing it with the help of maybe carbon paper or something. You can use a carbon paper to trace the mirror, or if you have any other method also, just to see that both the patterns are a mirror. So roughly I have just traced it, and now with a free hand, standing line and sleeping line, I'm just going to make it. You can see here it's very easy. Not much of things are required, but once these things are made, your child is really going to enjoy tracing on it, and it's a real good exercise where you're using both the hands and both the parts of your brains are exercising in this. So just I'll show you all the different patterns which you can make. Can you see your mirror image? This is another one, and this is the third one. So we start from the simplest of all. We'll first give them a simple pattern, and then we just make another simple one, and the third one which we just right now I am making, and then you can have some twist and turn. So whatever you can do freehand, you will do the patterns and keep. Once the pattern is drawn, what you are going to do? You're going to put your counters on the circle part. You will need both your hands, and both the hands pointer finger. Now place your pointer finger in the center, and you have to trace the pattern and move together, up and down. Again we go up slowly. First we'll do it very slowly because we want it nicely coming, and they both have to go together. Yes, after a lot of practice, children, you'll find you can do it very quickly. The tracing of the pattern, you're using only your pointer finger. With caps also you can do it, but with counter also it's not a problem. With cap, or when you're using a bottle cap, for this you will have to use it upside down. You'll have to have it, the flat side will go down, and then you can use it so that it doesn't go. And it's very nice. Bottle caps are the best for this. If your child is finding it difficult initially, you can give one pattern only and ask the child to trace with one hand. First let them do it with one hand. Once they master it with both the hands, it is really fun. This is a good brain exercise. We do exercise for our body. This exercise is for the brain. Let's change the pattern. Now I need to do something different, I feel. So I'm going to take my ziggy-zaggy pattern. Which pattern? Ziggy-zaggy pattern I call it. Okay? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Up, tick, tick, tick. Yeah, this is fun. Isn't it? Looks very easy, and it's nice. See how nicely my both fingers are moving. Oh wow, I love it. Don't you? Now let's do a little difficult one. I know you might find it difficult initially, but once you start playing, children, you'll love it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I am loving it, and I'm sure when you make these kind of games and you play with your family and your friends, you will really like it. And children, it's a real good game. So So when your mama and papa have the time to make it for you, don't just say, no, I don't want to play. Just try it for once, and I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun. So parents, these are the 4 patterns, different patterns which you can make. As you have seen out here, we are showing you these are the 4 different patterns. Okay, so you can make from simple, start with the simple lines and then go to the twisty ones, and your children will really enjoy doing this game at home. So I hope you all make it for them and they enjoy playing and doing this little brain exercise. Okay, so did you like that brain exercise? I'm sure you're going to enjoy when you make it and play it yourself. Now, children, after that nice brain exercise game, I have this very nice video for you. I'm sure you're going to enjoy watching it. Let's go and watch this video.
Fish. Do you know where fish live? That's right. Fish live underwater. How can they do that, I hear you ask? Well, it's because fish have gills. Fish use their gills to suck up water and extract oxygen. Just like how we breathe in air. Fish have fins and tails that go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So they can swim really well. There are lots of different types of fish. Some fish are great at hiding. And some are very colorful. There are stripy reef fish, and blue fish with yellow stripes. Black fish with blue highlights. And tiny little fish. Parrotfish have really strong teeth that they use to grind up coral. Crunch, crunch, crunch. These huge groups of fish are called schools. Look at them all move together. That's impressive. A great place to see fish is at an aquarium. Would you like to see a school of fish swimming underwater at an aquarium? That would be fun.
So, did you enjoy that video? Okay, now it's time for our home assignment. As today we have a very nice home assignment worksheet. So now I'm going to show you what you have to do in your home assignment worksheet. So children, this is our home assignment worksheet. So let's see what are we supposed to do in this. But before we begin our home assignment, we'll ask our parents to write the name and the date. So ask your mama or your papa to write the name and date. Let's read what are the instructions. Now the instruction says read and draw. So what do you mean by read and draw? Can you see on one side there are numbers written and across that there is a column. So you have to read each number and likewise draw that many objects. For example, the first number is 4. So you have to draw 4 objects in that line. So this is what you have to do. Read each number and draw that many objects. You can draw whatever you are able to draw. A ball or a shape, whatever you are comfortable. So this is our today's home assignment worksheet of read and draw. So do this home assignment worksheet, and then your mama or your papa can click a picture and email us your home assignment worksheet. Wow, so we had a very nice day today. Let us quickly revise all that we have done today. So you all started your day with Miss Ruby, and she revised all the colors with you. Wasn't it fun to revise all the colors which have come to our class till now? After which, with her only, she showed you to do one very nice worksheet. And it was so easy. You had just to match the fish to its right color. After which, we revised our rhyme and we did some brain exercise games. And we saw a very nice video. And now it's time for us to say our prayers. So join your hands, close your eyes, and say your prayers. At the end of today, just bow and say, "Thank you, God, for my work and play. I tried to be good, and I know that I should." That's my prayer at the end of the day. So children, do your home assignment worksheet and do all the activities and enjoy. And we will see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.